Hey guys, Craig here, Old Bay Cramps, back at the table, and we're going to be doing another practice session with our 4-2-4-2 dice set. That includes the entire rotation of the 5-4-5-4, 3-5-3-5, and 2-3-2-3. We also may venture into another dice set, the 3-2-1-3 dice set. And the whole reason I'm going with those is because I'm looking to hit the ATS. So we're going to do a pass line, 15. We're also going to play the ATS for 5-5-5. And I want to get it in the view of the camera for you, the chips. So I'm just going to put them right here above the rack. We have $1,000. Let's see what we do. Here we go. 4-2-4-2 from stick left 2. Going right down the field lane. Here we go. First roll out of the gate. 1-5, easy 6. That 6 came easy. Let's get it in the roll tracker. 6 is going to be the point. And what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to keep the bets to the right so I don't get confused with the ATS bet. I'm not going to be bringing the odds down for the pass line. I'm just going to leave it all up in the box. But what I want to do is, I want to try to get a box number HyperPressed to 100 and have it hit one more time. And if it does, we'll make 140 off of it, unless it's a 4 or a 10, that'll be a 200. But I want to do that, and then I want to go regress down to 96 across, and then go up as high as we'll do a little press and regress. So we start collecting along the way. All right, same set. 4-2-4-2. Dice out, and that went way off the mark, all the way to the right. I don't even think that hit the pass line. It was so far right, but it is the point. Buckshot, same exact roll, 1-5. So we're gonna win 35 on the 6. We're also gonna win on the pass line, 15. We're just gonna collect that because we didn't really get to go anywhere on that one. So puck's off, we're off. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. So I'm being asked if I should start calling my shots by name, something along the lines of what my channel is, Old Bay Craps, and that's a 6-3-9. 9's going to be the new point. 3-6. It's going to be the new point. And they've been asking. So someone has suggested some names. I'm going to start looking through it and suggest my own. There were some really good ideas, something to bounce off of. And I'll have that for you sometime soon. Not in this video, but hopefully it'll be something fun. Dice out. All right, we hit right on the 12. That's exactly where we want to throw it. And that was the right arc. And that's going to be a 2-3-5. All right, that's going to win 35. We're going to go ahead, take the 5 up to 100, and rack the 60. And all we're looking is for one hit on one of the HyperPressed bets. We're not doing the HyperPressed regression, which is a little different. But all right, here we go. Same set. Dice out. And we went all the way to the right. But you know what we did? Again, we hit the point. 5-4-9. 5-4-9. So we're going to win 35 But I like to challenge myself, so if I hit the point, I like to go back down to base and challenge myself to try to do what I want to do during, in between points. So we're going to bring this black chip right back to the rack. And we also get 15 on the pass line. Don't forget the pass line. And here we go. I also like to go back to the 4-2-4-2 after hitting a point. Doesn't always work out, but let's see what it does. So that shot went really short. I think I probably hit the 4 in the field or something like that. It was way shorter than I wanted, but it's going to be an ace deuce. So it's going to lose. It's not a front line winner. Pay the don'ts. Take the line. So we're going to lose the pass line. We'll just put it right back up. And we're going to go right back to the same set. Dice out. And again, we hit it on the 4. I don't understand why we're going way early, but that was a square pair hard 8. Not going to complain on a hard 8 though. 4-4. 8's going to be the point. I'm going to go ahead and pitch it down to the 5-4-5-4. Dice out. And PSO. So I'm kind of glad that I regressed on that last one where we racked the black chip. PSO, because that's the challenge. The challenge is I like to get it. I like to hit the point and then regress back down to base anytime. I think it's a good recovery system that way. But, you know, when you also leave them up there, even though the puck is off and your bets are off, I get it. But, you know, PSOs, they do come and they hurt. So we're going to lose the ATS and we're going to lose the pass line. So we're going to bring the ATS back up. And our pass line for 15. And we're going to go back to the 4-2-4-2. Can we do it? Dice out. So we have a come out 7, frontline winner. It's just going to be a push on the ATS, so I'm not even going to pay it. But what it's telling me is that the 4-2-4-2 might not be working this evening or anything in the rotation of, because that's, you know, I don't like to. But however, some people say, well, if you have a 7 out and then you have a come out 7, the likelihood of 7s coming are pretty rare. Dice out. But guess what, folks? We just hit back-to-back come out 7s. That's a 2-5-7. So that rarity just hit. So again, we're going to win on the pass line, but we're going to lose the ATS, so it's just a push. So at the moment, we're just not getting anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to that other dice set I was telling you about. The 3-2-1-3. Dice out. And we have a 2-3-5. 5's going to be the point. And we'll keep it the same set. That's a 3-2-1-3. Dice out. And we have an ace deuce. That doesn't help us, but it helps the ATS. Same set. Dice out. And that throw went really far. We totally overshot our landing site, our landing zone spot of the 12 in the field, but nonetheless, we hit the point. So we're going to win 35. This time I'm going to go ahead and HyperPress it to 100. Bring the 60 back. Puck comes off. We're off on the come out, so the 100 on the 5 is safe for the moment. Three, two, one, three. Dice out. And we're right back on that 5. 4-1. Back-to-back 4-1s. We weren't working it, but that's okay. Same set. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we have a square pair, hard 8. I actually thought it was a 4-2 when I first threw it. So we're going to win 35. We're going to take it down, HyperPress it to 120, rack 50. And again, we're just looking to get one hit on one of the HyperPressed bets. And then we'll regress. Dice out. Now we went a little bit off to the right, but we did two things. We hit the point again. It was a 1-4 again. And we're finally going to get that $140 win. And normally I would just regress down and go back to base when I hit a point. In this instance, we finally got a HyperPressed bet to hit. So we are going to take it down, but now we're going to regress down to 96 across. So all of this, all the blacks and greens come back to the rack. And now the hand is paid for. And that's always a great feeling. Now you can do what they say, you can press to the moon. There's a reason they say that. They say it because you're literally out of the hand. Now the 140, we went 96 across. So if you add on the ATS bet and the pass line, which is another 30, you know, that's 126. The 140 still pays for the 126 plus 14 profit. So literally the hand is paid for. If anything happens, once we establish a point, if something happens early, it doesn't matter. We've already made profit. That's what I love about doing stuff like this. All right. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we went off to the right, but you won't believe what it is again. No, it's not a 5, but it is another square pair. Is that our third hard 8? Let's look at the tracker. overall rolls. That's our third hard 8. So what I'm going to do is 8's going to be the point. We're going to go ahead and do the hardways for $1 each, and we'll parlay it. And it's only $4 extra, so that means we're invested with 100. Well, I'm sorry, 130 total on the layout, which is still under the 140 that we won on the HyperPressed bet on the 5. That's what's cool. So 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And so what happened is exactly what I said might happen. We have a 3, 4. That's a PSO. So we lost the 130. So we still won 10 profit on that roll. So you can't complain about it. I mean, profit's profit. I don't care how much the profit is. If you walk away from the casino with more money than you walked into the casino with, that's a good day. But it starts over the ATS. We're going to do a $25 pass line. We'll go back to the 555. And so we have to go back to what we were doing. So let's go back to the 4242 dice set. We have the pass line. We have the ATS paid for. We're establishing a point. The point's going to be an 8. 5-3 easy. 8 easy. 8's going to be the point. I'm going to go ahead and go 160 across like we did earlier. And we're going to HyperPress dice out. Here we go, 2, 3, 5. So we're going to win 35 on the 5. We're going to take down the 25. Take it, HyperPress it to 100. Bring 60 back to the rack. And we're looking to hit the 5 again. Now we know we were hitting the 5 with the other dice set. So let's go back to the other dice set. 3, 2, 1, 3. See if we can hit that 5. Dice out. And wouldn't you know it, that's really cool. 415. How awesome is that? That's pretty wild. So we're going to win 140. We're now going to regress all of this down and go 96 across. And again, we'll pick up the hard ways. So we regressed down to 96 across. We have dollar hard ways. That means we have 130 out on the table. And guess what? It's all paid for. We've made 10 profit no matter what happens. All right. So I'm going to go back to the 4242. Dice out. And we have a 3-1, or I'm sorry, a 1-3-4. Whoops. All right. And something happened because we 7'd out. And 8 is the new, oh, okay. I forgot, 8's the new point. I forgot we regressed while the point was still there. That's my fault. All right, 4's gonna win 27. We're gonna go ahead and, we're gonna take it up to 25. And we're gonna press the sister. Take the sister up to 25. And we're gonna bring 7 back to the rack. Whoops. Sometimes I forget the hardways are there and I go right through them. Sorry about that. All right. Same set, 4-2-4-2. Dice out. And we hit the point. 2-6 easy 8. So we're going to win 21 on the 8. And we're going to drop 3. And we're going to take the 8 up to a $42 bet. Puck's going to come off. We're going to lose the hard 8. We'll go ahead and put that back up. And if we hit any of the hard ways, we'll parlay it. All right, here we go. Dice out. And we did damage to the ATS. 5-2, come out 7. So we're gonna, that's a frontline winner. We're gonna lose the ATS though. So I'll put 10 in the rack, and ATS is paid for. All right, looking for a point. Same set, 4-2-4-2, dice out. And we have a midnight. That's going to lose on the pass line. We'll just go back down to 15. But we have the outskirts of the tall. Dice out. And we just helped ourselves on the tall again. With a 6-5 yo. That's a frontline winner. 15. We'll just rack it. So now we need the 9 and the 10 for the tall. I want to pitch it down to the 5-4-5-4. Dice out. And And we have an ace deuce. And we can't seem to get a point, but we're hitting all the horns. So again, that's going to lose on the pass line. Pass line, repaid for it. Dice out. And we finally have a point. 4-1-5. 5's going to be the point. And again, forgot about the hard ways, slid the dice right through it. Same set, 5-4-5-4. Dice out. And those dice split. One jumped up but came back down off the alligator wall. And that's going to be a 4-6-10. It's going to win 50 for 1. We're going to lose the hard 10. We'll go ahead and bring the hard 10 back up. And we're going to press the 4 and 10. And it looks like we just need the 9 for the tall. But we need a lot of work on the small. And we're going to go to the 3-5-3-5. Dice out. We have a hard 6. 6 came hard. So that's going to win. Going to win 9 on the hard 6. We're just going to parlay it. Make it 10 on the hard 6, and the 6 is going to win 21. We're going to get change here. We're going to drop 3. Colored up, and we're going to take the 6 to 42. Here we go. 5-3-5-3. Dice out. And we have a 6-3-9. And I believe that's all we needed for the tall. Is that right? Oh, no, we still need the... Oh, that's right, 5's the point. I forgot. We need the 8. We need the 8. All right. 9's going to win 21. We're going to take both the 5 and 9 to a quarter each. Rack a dollar. Rack a dilly. Man, I was getting excited. All right, we're going to the 2-3-2-3. Dice out. And we have a 4-6 easy 10. Good number. 10 on the end. We have 50 on that. It's going to win 100 for 2. We're going to lose the hard 10. And we'll bring that up back up for $1. And then we're going to bring the 4 and the 10 to 100 each. And again, I grabbed the hard way by mistake. All right, 2, 3, 2, 3 again. Dice out. And we have a 5, 6 yo. No help. And we're going to go right back to the 4, 2, 4, 2. Dice out. And the dice went to the right, but it gave us a 4, 5, 9. We have 25 on the 9. It's going to win 35. Just going to take it up to 60. And we're going to go over to that other set, the 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we hit the 8. 8 came easy. 5, 3. Now I think we hit the tall. Hey, all right. We hit the tall. We do lose the hard 8. We will bring the hard 8 right back up for $1. We have 42 on the 8. We're going to win 50 for 1. I'm going to take the 8 up to 90. Rack 2. Same set. Dice out. And we have a 4, 2 or a 2, 4, 6. We're going to lose that 10 on that hard 6. So we took a chance on that, didn't succeed, we're just going to have it for $1. Then we got a 42 on the 6, going to win 50 for 1. We're now going to take the 6 up to 90. Rack 2. Same set. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we hit it right on that 12, just the way we wanted it. And guess what, folks? 2, 3. That's a point hit. We have 25 on there. That was some good shooting, because we're now going to regress back down to 160 across. And we're bringing 200, 300, 325, 340 back to the rack. That's a good day, y'all. That's a good day. And we went on the pass line. That's an extra 15, so that's 155 back to the rack. All right, let's keep this going. Oh, we also hit the small. Let's pay that. Or the tall. We have 5 on it. That's this one. So that's going to win 150 and down, 155 and down. So we have the small and the all still. And what do we need for the small? We need a 2 and a 4. We need a 2 and a 4. Alright, we're going to continue with this 3-2-1-3 set. Puck's off. Here we go. And we have a hard 10. Hard 10. 10's going to be the point. Well, hopefully when you have 10s, you know the other number that, you know a sister number that comes with a 10. Can we hit it? Dice out? No, but we can buckshot the point, and that's a 6-4-10. So we're going to win 50 for 1. We're going to lose the hard 10. We'll bring that back up for $1. And the only reason I keep replacing it is because we got it for $1 each time. Alright, so puck comes off. There wasn't a chance to really press, so I'm just going to rack the 50 on that one. Alright, we're still looking for 2 numbers that seem to be elusive to us. Let's go back to the 4-2-4-2. I know some people are like, no, please. Dice out. And we're back on the midnight. And since it's a come out, we're going to lose the pass line. So we'll bring it back up for 20. So if you haven't guessed yet, this 4-2-4-2 rotation gives me horns and outside numbers mostly. Dice out. And there's the 4, 3-1. Hell yeah. 3-1. 4 is going to be the point. We now need aces for the all. So what I'm going to start doing is this stack of reds, I'm just going to play all day aces. Because you never know when aces are going to hit. I'm going to try a 2-1-1-2. Could ruin everything. Dice out. And we have a square pair. Hard 8. It's not the hard way we're looking for, but it'll do. All right, we're going to win 35. We're going to do a little old school progression and just press it up to the 8. We're going to repay for our aces bet. $5 on the aces all day. This time we're going to do a 1-2-2-1. Dice out. And we have a 6-4-10 easy. 6-4-10 easy. That's going to win 50 for 1. We're also going to lose the hard 10. Let's replace that. Let's replace our all-day aces. And we're going to press the 4 and 10 by 25 each. And I think I moved my, here we go. The more you put out of the layout, the more I'm going to hit it with the stick. I'm going to do 1, 2, 2, 1 again. Dice out. And we have a hard 10. Hard 10, folks. We are hitting the 10s. And since we hit the hard 10, that's going to be 7 on the hard 10. We're just going to parlay it to 8. And we're going to win 100 for 2 on the place 10. We're going to take the 10 up to 100 and take the 4 up to 100. And what do you know, that we brought it, this hard 10 brought back to us was a 5-4, 5-4. So let's go ahead and do that. Dice out. And they exploded. They did not hit the landing zone. They missed it to the right by about 5 inches, but it's an ace deuce. 3. We already have 3. We need the one below it. Those are all day aces. I'm going to try something. I don't know if this is going to work. It only worked once in practice. We got a 5-1, 5-1. Dice out. And what do you know? Why, it's a 4-3-7. We screwed ourselves. And that'll have to do. We did win the tall. That was awesome. We did win the tall. So no complaints there. However, we did have more than 300 on the table. In fact, let's count up what we had on the table. We had 200, 325, we had 200, 300, 375, 380, 385, 386 out on the table. It's all right. We started with $1,000. So let's see where we ended up. And that was a not sure what that, I think that was, well, let's see. I'll find out for you. I know it was over, I think it was over a 25 roller. That was a 28 roller, folks. 28 roller. All right, I'm going to count this where you guys can see it. So I'm going to count it over here. That's $1,000. That was our initial bankroll. All right, I think you can see that. Yeah. So all the black chips, that's $1,000. That was our initial bankroll. So we profited 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 700, 715 profit on a $1,000 bankroll. And all we were doing was we were trying to go 160 across, HyperPress one of the numbers up to 100, and try to hit a HyperPressed bet once in order to make 140, so that we could regress down to 96 across, which would also pay for the 555 on the ATS and the $15 pass line and our dollar hardways, which gives us 10 profit because that's 130 out on the layout. So that's pretty awesome. All right, I'm really happy with that. It's always great to have, sometimes you're going to have those short rolls, but then you have that long roll and it just makes you feel so good. If you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did rolling it out, please hit the like, subscribe, share if you would, leave a comment. I love the feedback you all leave. Sometimes it's really, really helpful, nice tips. And hit the notification bell so you know when my next video is coming out. Thanks for joining me, and as always, when you're at your tables, season your bets. Good night.